While people were watching bombs drop in Iran, they pretty much handed the keys of the entire banking system directly to crypto companies, and I'm going to prove it. Now, the war is real, but in the case of a long-term crypto investor, a lot of the FUD could be just smoke and mirrors because we had the Office of the Comptroller, the OCC, basically drop a 370-page formal stablecoin regulation, not a proposal, a discussion paper, a rule book, and they're writing the crypto foundation of the U.S. banking system, and nobody's paying attention to what's going on. This gets no mainstream media at all. After dropping that, they literally had 11 companies receive federal banking charters in 83 days. We're talking about Circle, Ripple, BitGo, Paxos, Fidelity, Morgan Stanley. And basically, a federal banking charter means you're a nationally recognized bank. You can operate in all 50 states under one set of rules. Now, that's cool because obviously having a lawyer for each state is crazy, and trying to run a crypto company, because that's what they used to do, that's great. But what's really crazy is the fact that they have access to the Federal Reserve's payment rails. We have FedWire, the system that moves $5 trillion a day, the same pipes Bank of America and Wells Fargo use to move money. Crypto companies have the keys to the same exact system. And that's not theoretical, that's a fact. And then we had the Kansas City Fed just approved Kraken for a direct Federal Reserve account, a crypto native company born on the internet now plugged directly into the Federal Reserve. It was so disruptive that we had the American Bankers Association, which is 150 years old, write letters to regulators begging them to slow this down because they don't see what's happening. They're trying to protect their $500 billion in deposits walking out of the traditional banks and into stablecoins. Now, I think one of the reasons it's happening so fast because all of it feeds into the Genius Act. Every dollar that's created in a stablecoin has to be backed one-to-one with U.S. Treasury. So all of that money actually enters into the system to buy back government debt. So obviously the government really wants this to happen. Tether is already holding, as we know, 141 billion in government bonds. We had Standard Chartered project that it's going to hit 2 trillion by 2028. That's 1 trillion in new treasury demand that didn't exist before through the stablecoin mechanism. And we also made a video that if it's marked as a deposit, the banks get to essentially fractionalize the stablecoins as well, which is a whole nother video. But I mean, they have so many more tools of control and wealth creation now that stablecoins exist. The U.S. Treasury Secretary projected 3.7 trillion flowing through the system. That's more debt absorbed than Japan and China combined. And there's no financial model that accounts for what happens when DeFi enters the loop. We have banking charters, Fed accounts, the law is signed, the infrastructure is running. This is the future of finance, like right now. And I'm telling you, nobody really gets it. Nobody understands anything I just said. Like, no one. Please explain it to somebody.